Betrayed hours, wifey holidays, only for display, only good for play. Huge fail, liar, mistake. This was nothing but a lie. You ain't even try. Better tell me why. Cause a girl needs closure, 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 closure. Hand up on my face, but you need your space. Don't tell me to wait. Cause a girl needs closure, 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 closure. Get the hell up on my face, but you need your space. Don't tell me to wait. Cause a girl needs huge fail, cheater. Love her, leave her. You ain't got no shame. Please don't say my name. Say it to my face. Lights, camera, action. Denzel, actor. Play too many games. You ain't gonna change. Give it to me straight. Cause a girl needs closure, 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 closure. Space. Don't tell me to wait. Cause a girl needs closure, 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 closure. Get the hell up on my face, but you need your space. Don't tell me to wait. Cause a girl needs memories. Won't live like people do. They'll always remember.
Hey, welcome.
That was Alexa V, y'all.
No, that was Ozzy. Closure.
Oh, excuse me. They both sound so great, though. I want them to both
They
sing to me, and one in
do.
the left ear, one in the right ear.
I love me
Sorry.
some Ozzy. That's my girl right there. That is my boo. She is so adorable. She came up here. Remember when she came up here and she sang Live from Us? The
Yeah,
young one?
no, I remember it. That's what I'm saying.
But
It's
you know what it is?
Both of their personalities is just so great, and that's why it's just in my head. It's like,
and they both begin with an A.
that too.
But that's Ozzy Closure. Make sure y'all go check her out. Anyway, hi
Hi, PG.
How are you?
I'm well. I'm
We
happy
have
to be
somebody
here.
with us today. Hi, DJ Tech.
Hello, what you doing?
Treasure.
Treasure, like
Treasure.
Yeah, it's actual treasure, but
Treasure.
You hear the accent.
I'm not
you know? No, we don't know actually, sir. We're asking like treasure, like
the actual
find-
treasure, but
like-
I just spell it different for the
Yeah,
DJ.
got you.
You know, I'm kind of mad that you're here with the accent because I want to go to Jamaica so bad right now. No, I'm gonna tell you, right?
You could take a trip.
Because I want
I
to go,
need to.
right? My best friend's getting
We
married.
should all link up and
my
touchdown.
my best friend's getting married, right? And she wants to go away. So I'm like, let's go to Jamaica. Like, I went to Mexico with my daughter. That was like a daughter turn up. I need a mommy drunk, men bringing me drinks turn up. Okay. I need like Jamaican
So
men be
you
like,
wasn't
baby
looking for
love.
stepdaddy?
Well, you go to Jamaica and they be like, hey, baby love.
Yeah, man.
Like-
Go on.
I need some of that in my life right now. Okay. And my
Heard it.
friend, she can't go because she's getting married. And I guess her and her man have never been to Jamaica. I've been there twice already, but her and her
Awesome.
man never went. So she's like, I can't really go to Jamaica because he'll be mad if I go like without him. And I'm like, but I don't want to go to a Spanish country. I want to go.
I'm tired of these Spaniards.
Exactly.
I'm tired of the rice and gandules.
So
You need some sunlight and
I want
out of this
peace.
cold, right?
I need
Too much cold, man.
I need a Winston to come massage my feet.
A Winston.
You
It
know,
gotta be a Winston.
It have to be a Winston. It could
That's
be
what
some
she said.
other name.
You know what I mean? Well, Winston
It
is
could
not
be a
popular.
treasure.
It could be a treasure, a brown, a white. I don't know.
I need something to
See.
come massage these size 11s, honey. Okay.
Size 11.
11,
Me got big feet.
11.
Me got grown women feet.
We're gonna custom them down.
You know what they say about a woman with big feet now?
No, I thought
What?
it was the next way around.
It could go both ways.
Both ways.
What big feet, big pussy? You think?
We was a saying that amen, sister. Can I get a
Look, I'm
amen?
like,
Yeah, I don't know.
you just turn away.
Because now I'm trying to think, like, what do they say about women with big feet?
I don't know.
We got big hearts.
That they
There we
trip?
go.
Yeah,
Your woman-
that sound more.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
start that rumor.
that sound good. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna start that rumor. If you
the
got
next
big
way
feet,
around is for the guys, you know.
Oh, okay. So what
Yeah.
size you wear? You got to look at it. He don't remember how many times he bought a pair
10 and a
of
half.
shoes.
No, let me tell you, that big feet thing is a myth.
Oh.
I have never ever had sex with a tall man who's had a big dick and big feet. Like, and when I
And
say
she
tall,
says never.
and never, like, and all the guys I'm talking about are like 6'3" and above, size 13, 14s, like average, if even.
Well, do you think that it's small because of their height and proportion wise, or small for
think-
your vagina?
No, I think God. No, my vagina is not that big.
Not that saying, not
You
saying
know, I was
that
like,
it's big. No,
trying to cut my
excuse
vagina,
me.
bro.
No, not to say that it's really big. You know, some guys are small and not necessarily proportioned to their body size. So that's what I'm trying to understand.
I am talking about guys who are like tall, right? Like really tall.
I'm 5'1".
And just like I feel like anytime that I've had a really huge, wee pee, it's been on a guy who's like 5'7".
Got
I'm
it.
5'9". So
Got it.
every time I like slept with a guy who's smaller than me, it has been like crazy.
So
like
the
donkey.
6'3" has the 6" and then the 5'7" has the 8.5.
Let me tell you, because God giveth and He taketh, and He say,
God
I
giveth
can-
and He
He
taketh.
says, I am not going to bless you with like. Let me tell you something.
That's
There
funny
is
as
no
shit.
way a man can be tall and well endowed, and like you know what I'm saying, like.
Repeat
But
that.
it's All-Star Weekend,
Repeat
though.
that. What you just
Atlanta
said?
is packed right now.
But I'm just saying, like, but I feel like God was like, look, I'm gonna give you a little something, all right? So if I give you height,
that's wrong.
I can't give you a big.
No,
This is from
but
her
I'm-
experiences.
from
You
her
can't tell her
experience.
about her
Okay, I'm sorry.
experiences. She know what she's
I'm
been
sorry.
looking at and
You
touching
know,
I went-
that's all I'm saying.
I went
man.
on defense
and being
mode just now.
disappointed behind.
I
you
went
know?
on defense mode just now, so that's
That's
why.
all I'm
And
saying.
he says
So,
he's
but
5'1" with something in
how,
difference of proportion.
how tall are you? You're 5 something, right?
5'9".
5'9". You probably got a 10-incher over there. I mean, this is what this.
Look at him. He just looked around like, stop telling these secrets.
But this is what happens. I didn't
Then
mean to
he's a
come in here and
descendant
start.
of a maroon tribe in Jamaica. So,
Ooh.
like,
A
do you
descendant
know
of a
anything about
maroon.
that?
What is a maroon?
The
tribe?
maroons?
It's like being.
Let the Jamaican man say.
Okay, let's go.
Nah.
ahead.
Explain it. And
No,
then
you-
tell
no,
her.
I want to hear what the
explain it.
Jamaican
No,
man
explain
says.
it.
Remember,
Tell
she
her.
American. She identifies as American, so
tell
I was gonna
her,
give her the
tell her.
American.
Just explain it and I'll drop in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, the maroons, from what I understand, are
Hmm.
tribal people that gave they were the pirates of the Caribbean.
I love
Mhm.
pirates.
The original pirates that
I love
used to
pirates.
give the Europeans hell. And
Mm.
they're warlike, and I hear that they're super well endowed.
But
African
you sound like you've had
So
a
well
experience.
endowed. Like, do you?
Well endowed African stock.
Sound like
Listen,
she,
I love
And
Africans.
she called it stock. Like it's like.
sound like she been with a few.
mm.
No, this is just what I heard hearsay, from all the white women that you've been with.
Yeah.
Ooh, not the
Look at-
white.
Well
They
then.
looked over like,
It's like the Kilimanjaro type
Yeah,
of
like
concept
Soul Love, you
right
know?
now. We know the beast of the beast.
Not butter throwing shade.
and I did throw shade because it's like, have you heard
Butter
that?
throwing
Like,
sugar, salt, everything right now.
no, but have you heard about?
I mean, yeah, they've
Maroons?
always said
No.
stuff like that.
No,
Not
not
necessarily
maroons.
only about the Maroons, but all of the indigenous, aggressive, warlike
Warlike.
men. They had that. They was supposedly that's why they were so aggressive and tough because
Well, what
they
happened
had
to
big
this
schlongs.
new Asian day? Okay,
Hey,
because these new
some-
niggas
yeah, something wrong with
apparently
them.
did not get that African Mandingo tribe.
Now it's the
I'm from
skinny
the
dude.
country.
Now it's the skinny dude that has the banger.
It
right
I would
here.
love to ask Treasure. Do you know about the Maroons?
Yeah, I know about the Maroons.
Can you tell the audience some things about the Maroon tribe in Jamaica?
You explained it just now. So
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Yeah.
you were,
So
you
it
were
made
right on
sense.
the,
Okay.
the nail
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
head.
yeah.
he
Let me
said.
tell you,
Simple and neat.
she must got a maroon on her mind.
Yeah,
'cause
probably
she's
she have a
trying to
maroon
educate
right
on
now.
these maroons. Okay, she's
Yeah.
too much education.
But I
on
don't
the
think the maroon them still alive, but we have some country maroons like myself. I grow in the country.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I like how you had himself in there, like
He said, like,
myself.
exactly.
Let me tell
He said,
you,
like
baby
myself.
But though,
love. Let
They're
me
well
tell you.
endowed.
I remember
But yeah,
in 1997,
Hmm?
it was carnival season
Where?
here in Brooklyn, and I was in the train station. And the guys who have big ones are not afraid to whip it out. It's the one who says he got a big one, and he's like, "Come on, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that? It's cold.
Let
Why
me-
would I do that?"
But guys are delusional.
I had
because
mad dudes
some-
whipping it out in 1997, son. It was
But
wild.
men
Shout
are-
out to my homegirl Siobhan.
Men-
Not that one, but the
Another
other one.
Men are very delusional though, because there are some men that think that they're well
That's
endowed,
true.
and then you get there and you're like, "Sir, where's the rest? Who
Oh, shit.
told you this 5-incher was big,
I
honey?"
measured it with my
They're
hands.
just looking at me like, what
But you
did you
could-
bring me into?
But you could just be the judge, like just be the
Listen,
judge.
I learned to just shut
But
up.
no,
Like,
Inches
I,
are
I,
inches.
nah,
It's
nah.
not about what one sees. It's literally about measurement.
well, you know what? I think it's it's not even about the length these days. It's about the girth. Can you work
Oh,
it?
you're talking
Does
about
the
actually
head
sex. I'm just talking about the visual.
But
You
no,
know, when like when
visually.
I'm watching porn, no, I don't want to see a little flapper. I want to
How
see
often
Stretch
you watch-
Armstrong.
How often you watch it?
Oh, huh?
Huh?
Oh,
How
what app I watch?
often?
I watch all the free apps.
Do you?
Yeah.
I need some new free. I'm not gonna front, right?
See
So
that?
I
See
go
that?
on.
No.
I've just gotten into Pornhub, right?
Really?
And I'm so
Pornhub is
bored.
scary.
Pornhub
Yeah.
is like boring because I literally within 10 minutes I've
feel
gone
like
to
tired.
20 different. Like I fast forwarded. I'm like,
She,
I don't
See,
know.
no, you
I
got to
just-
go into the themed ones,
And
the
you
ones
tr-
where it's whole scenes. They have acting
And
going
that's what I
on.
mean.
I even watch some with superheroes where they
So, like, she wants
motherfuckers is
some-
fucking the fuck out of
So-
bitches
She
after
needs
they
some
save
new
their life and
experience,
shit.
you know?
It's
Sound like she
amazing.
wants some
Can I-
2021
What
What
it
it
vision, you
is
know?
is that I
I
used
watch
to watch
porn.
a lot of porn back in the day, right? I had the free channel, right? The free. My dad did the legal cable.
They didn't block
boxes.
it?
That's how I
And no,
got
my
it.
dad had to have. He used to go put the chips in the cable
We
boxes
had
for
it too.
people. So we had mad free cable boxes. What was it? Channel 99. And
Mm-mm.
I would
Or
sit
48.
there and I would have my hand on the back button and I'll be watching porn. And if I hear somebody
You
come,
pause
push
it.
back real quick.
It's
no,
cartoons
you
now.
push back. Yeah. And you
I'm
be
watching-
sitting there like nothing. So
Oh.
I grew up watching porn where there were storylines. That's probably why I'm such a good actress in the bedroom.
Like erotica was
you know, 'cause
amazing
it's
on
like,
HBO.
You know, the handyman's coming by. He's coming like, you know, to fix a pipe,
Yeah.
and then you're piping
and
her
he's
down.
piping her.
But now
I
porns
love
in our
it.
days is like, hey, bend over, let me stick it in. And
Or when
it's
the
just-
husband walks in and then he's like, okay. And then he just
it's
joins.
just not good. It's
It's
just not
actually really
good.
cool.
I
and she
need-
said, and then you said the husband walks in and he
Sharing
joins
it.
and is like,
Yeah.
okay.
Sharing
Yeah,
is
it's usually
not
like a
caring.
cheating scene.
Oh, wow.
And then you're thinking like, oh, the husband's about to go whip buck wild on everybody. He comes
it's
in,
just-
he's distraught, but then he's like,
and it's
like,
so
maybe.
I was watching one the other day that was just so creepy. Like she's just getting out the shower and the stepbrother's looking at her.
That's
and
the
it's
creep
like,
shit.
hey, stepbrother.
yeah, they're not even
you
trying
wanna
in
what? And it's
those.
just
I
like-
What
hate
are they?
those.
What are they trying to introduce?
don't play that.
Incestual things.
You
Is
know
that
what?
I don't
Foster
play
brother,
that.
foster brother.
Should we
I
get
don't
into
know.
the first topic talking about
Yes,
introducing
please.
things? Okay, we're gonna move past this topic and talk about our first topic of the day of what is society trying to do.
Oh, I know.
Now, I was watching The Shy. Have you guys watched The Shy? Right? I am
Yes.
late into getting into The Shy. Just watched it yesterday. I finished the last episode of season 3. And they introduced the transgendered. They introduced
That scene
Jasmine.
was wild.
Yeah, her name was Jasmine. First of all, I love me some Luke Perry. Okay, like I got like.
Did you say Luke Perry
You know-
is in it?
oh, well, he's dead, isn't
No,
he?
not Luke Perry. Luke.
I was about to say,
No,
girl.
yeah, no, Luke, Perry.
Perry is from 90210.
No, not Luke Perry. The singer.
Yo,
You
so
sound like me right now at this point.
You know
Bruno
the-
Mars?
You have the
No.
song?
No, 'cause
Oh
Bruno
my
Mars is dead.
God, the
Oh,
freaking
he's not.
singer, Luke. He sings that song. I want you.
You could do it a
Is
cappella.
it Luke James? I think it's Luke James.
I don't even know the song.
Wait, let me
sweetie.
go on Instagram. Now
Sorry.
y'all got me really like, did I
No.
really fuck his name?
Yeah, but
up?
The Shy is actually really good. This guy
Oh,
is
Luke
very
James.
creative.
I'm
Luke
sorry.
James.
James. I'm
Got
sorry.
it.
I didn't mean Luke Perry. My dad's name is Perry. I don't remember.
that's what I was thinking.
But
Like Luke Perry from 90210 is
No,
on the Shy.
And you
Luke
know we're all
James-
brainwashed for 90210.
Luke James is in it, right? I love Luke James. Like he is a good looking man, right? They have him dating this, and when it first popped up, I was like, "Oh, this woman, something's weird about her." And I was like, "I could have played her, the fuck." And then come to find out, she's transgendered.
Yeah.
So I was
She's
like,
good in the
"Oh,
show.
she is," and I read up on it because I'm a reader, right? I love to investigate, so I read up on it because I come to
Listen.
find out that they tried to say that one of the other characters was killed off of the show because he didn't want to have that interacting scene with her because she was transgendered. He said that's not the truth. Who knows, what the truth is about it. But when they introduced it, and I read the article, they were like, we're trying to introduce the trans as a person who we don't want to focus on her being trans. We want to focus on her finding love and being able to be in love because she is who she is. She's a woman and he loves her because she's a woman, right?
So in other words, they're hiring an actor that is trans
Mhm.
to play a woman.
To play a trans woman,
No, let's keep it.
play a woman.
Let's be realistic here.
Mhm.
We're hiring a transgender
Mhm.
person to play a woman,
Mhm.
right? As a woman in love with a man on a show.
Mhm.
The person who is the actor who's supposed to be her counterpart says, I basically I'm they're gonna kill him off because he says, I don't want to be juxtaposed to a transgender person in real life. Or is he just not interested in
Playing the
being
role.
a love partner to
Well, he's
I-
denying it, so we don't
Yeah,
know.
he
What the truth
denied. He
is at this
denied.
point.
He denied it. He
That was what
denied
the
it.
saying was,
Yeah.
that he was his
Okay.
character was getting killed off because
Okay.
he wasn't comfortable
Okay.
playing the scenes
But really
with
and
her.
truly, it's just a female,
AKA him.
a female
Actress.
acting as a female.
No,
a trans
it is
female
a man
in the
It's a man.
who turned into a female in real life.
Okay, so
And it's coming onto
yeah,
the
so this
show.
is where the problem comes in. This is where I'm
Oh.
asking, right? You go for a role as an actress, right?
Mhm.
As an actress,
Mm-hmm.
you get the role and you play the role as a female.
Mm-hmm.
Why is anybody asking any questions about the gender that is before the role?
Okay,
Because
so
even in the
let
show-
me
Let me
explain.
hear,
let me
Peachy,
explain
please. Go
this.
ahead.
The creator of the show is Lena Waithe. She is a lesbian. So this whole season, that third season, she said it's going to be the gayest season ever, right?
Mhm.
So she starts it off with two women getting married. Not to say she's pushing the gay agenda, but she's normalizing
Okay.
the gay
No,
agenda.
she's
So
telling her story.
so she hired a trans actress to play a trans on the show.
Okay.
the
but-
characters
all
are
right,
trans
exactly.
as well.
All right, so boom. So I wasn't corrected.
Yeah.
The trans was hired to play a trans, not
Mhm.
hired to
Yes.
play a woman.
No,
No.
hired to play a trans, but they
As
don't
the
want
character
but
woman.
they don't want to focus on her being a trans.
How could you not?
Their focus on the show is her being a woman who's down for her man.
How
and
could
that's
you?
it.
How
Nah.
could you
I
not?
didn't get
Guys,
that from
please,
that, though.
because we got to be realistic
No,
here.
I didn't get that.
How
from
could
that
you
show, though.
not focus on that when the show is telling you this person's storyline is she's a trans
Well,
playing a down ass chick for her man?
I feel what I got from the show when I was watching it is basically she's in a position of power and she's dominant and aggressive in a manly way because they all know she is originally a man and that she is capable physically. But then she also plays a role as a female.
no, she's playing a woman.
She's
throughout
playing
the
a
whole
woman.
thing.
Yeah, she is
There's-
playing. But when they talk down to her and she bucks up to them,
Yeah.
what's the different tone of voice that she has? She doesn't have her lady.
Does she use a man voice on the show?
No, she doesn't
always
use the man
has
voice at
a lady
all.
voice.
She
See,
just has more aggression when she's standing up or defending something.
I'm going by from what I read and what they
Okay.
wanted, what I read
Oh,
and
what
they
they trying
said.
to
Yeah,
present.
what they said, what
Okay.
they're trying to present is they don't want people to focus on her being trans.
Why do people
They
always
want-
think they can control what they want people to think?
Yeah.
If you introduce the character as a trans, I'm watching her continually as a trans person.
I mean, that's going to be in the back of your head. That this
of
is
course.
A
So
trans-
then what?
But
The
that-
normalizing, like you
I'm
said, is
confused
when
by
they
that.
are constantly trying to convince somebody of something that is not.
because that's what it is. Like, it's one of those things. Like, there's a scene where they go to that's how they come out of it. They're in a bar. A gay man tries to hit on Luke James, and he's like, "Yo, I'm not gay." And so she has him apologize
Mhm.
to the guy. And when they walk outside, he's like, "I'm not gay." And he's like, and she tells him, "If you're with me, you." He was like, "When I see you, I see a woman."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yes, but you have to accept that I was a boy at one part in
That's
time
what I-
too."
that's
Son,
the
so
part
that
I
means
get.
everybody around that person's lifestyle
Mm.
knows that this man is straight, correct?
Correct.
So then why would they convince him that he's gay?
Because
Do you understand what I'm saying?
The idea becomes confusing. That,
Son,
at the end of the
it's
day,
only
that's
it's only
he's a man.
confusing to people that's outside of him. He knows that he is a straight man.
Well, granted,
You
but-
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Granted,
now, but look how
but-
society is gonna look at you. Even if the person is transgendered, you're still gonna look at it like that was once a man. You're
Yep.
still technically dating a man.
If
Yep.
I
So
know,
now,
if I know,
If you
If
know
you don't
you're
know, you
dating
don't
trans-
know.
If you don't know, but if you know you're dating a trans, then it's just like, okay, now you have those feelings
but she
inside
still
of.
has. But okay, see, that's why I say that it gets really confusing. At the end of the day, if
It's only confusing to the person that don't know that they
no,
gay.
but if he looked the way he looked right now and decides to put on a dress and says that he's trans, that's a totally different vibe than when he decides to take hormones, grow breasts, and then puts on that dress and then tells me he wants to be called a woman. Those are the two differences that I see. You know what
was
I'm
the
saying?
straight
So when
man
we
dating?
talking
Was the
about
straight man
trans-
dating a gay man?
But see, that's the difference.
Answer the question.
I don't
No,
know. What
they-
would you
You
consider-
know what it
But
is.
no, can I explain something though? I know a man who turned into a woman, and I know a woman who turned into a man, and they are in a relationship together. Are they considered gay or heterosexual?
They should have stayed
I
how
don't
they
know.
was.
Heterosexuals.
I always thought about that.
They are heterosexual at that point because they are only turned on but the sexual organ that's in front of them, not what that person used to be. So again,
I
it's,
never
those
thought
are
about
those
it
two
like that.
differences. So that trans who now converted all the way to being a woman, no, that man isn't gay because he is only having sex with a vagina, the butthole, and she got some breasts. Now, if he's sitting there piping a guy that has a penis along with his penis, I would assume that they're gay now because there's no confusion. You see a dick, you have a dick. Those are the
But
same
see,
sex.
that's why. But that's why I said it's.
That's
so,
why I say it gets confusing. It's weird.
so hard.
It's new.
But this is what, and this is why I said I
Shit
wanted
is
to
new.
talk about this today, right? Because
What's that new?
there was another part of the episode where the little brother was like, "Oh, I know what trans is. It doesn't matter that she used to be trans." Like this little boy from the hood was like, "Doesn't matter if you used to be trans. I don't care. I still like you for who you are."
Yeah.
Now, realistically,
That's the lesson they trying to teach.
and that's what they're trying to teach, right? So
That's the normalization.
and this is why I wanted to
'cause
bring
I
that
don't
topic.
care.
This is why I want to bring this topic up, right? Is like the media now, is this what they're trying to do? Are they trying to say, hey, let's normalize, let's emasculate the man, and let's normalize, like, it is okay if you want to switch genders. Look at Mr. Potato Head, right? We're talking about freaking Mr.
shit.
Potato
You
Head.
know, when they are trying
Finish
to
your
the
thought,
children,
please.
Mr.
Please,
Potato
I need to hear
Head.
this thought. I need
Let me
to
tell
hear
you, Mr.
the-
Potato Head
because
you only get an hour.
Mr. Potato Head is now gender neutral. Now he has no gender, right? What is one of the first toys you get as a kid? A freaking Mr. Potato Head, right? Now Mr. Potato Head is gender neutral, right? Then there was something with Little Nas X, right? There was a Little Nas X conspiracy where, did you see when Little Nas X one time had the breast on, the wig on? He does a whole bunch of stuff. That's just him. But this guy came out and
that
said,
rapper doing all of that.
yes, and a
The
guy
country
came out
rapper?
and said that it's a conspiracy theory because the labels want you to do that. You weren't doing that before you came out as gay. You were just sitting there, just dressing however. But
and
now
being yourself.
and now that you said you're gay, now they're dressing you in drag and different things like that, right? Because Little Nas X has done,
He's evolving into something else.
exactly. He's saying like, no, it's not. This is who I always am, whatever. Then we have Zaya Wade. That came out this weekend where Michelle Obama was talking to Zaya Wade.
Excuse
And-
me, who's
and-
Zaya Wade?
Dwayne Wade's son.
who is transitioning.
Aye.
What is the child's name now?
Zaya. Is it Zaya?
Excuse me,
Zaya.
did we see the opening of that whole interview where Michelle goes, like,
No.
just gives him the gayest fucking.
But
That's what went on?
no,
That's how
but-
she started the
but
whole
no,
shit.
but
Like,
you know
Zaya.
what? Michelle, because a lot of people, right? I was on the shade room. A lot of people were in the comments like, you could have got any other kid to do this.
She did that shit.
Why did you pick Zaya or Zaya?
Because he's now the representation of that.
of what it is,
And
right?
a big
But the thing is, she told him what he needed to hear. What she said was, you don't even know yourself yet.
Who said it?
You don't need to. Michelle.
Oh,
Michelle
okay.
was like, listen, you don't know yourself yet. You are going to continuously experiment with who you want to
Praise
be.
the Lord, a black woman came in and said something that, because she's been accused of being a tranny herself.
And I got scared when she opened it up with that faggot. Excuse me.
Child! Woo child!
But
Let me put you on.
I have always had a problem with this, and all my gay friends know it. I didn't go to those little clubs and such like that. I couldn't do the dramatics. I couldn't do all of
The
Yeah,
lifestyle.
I don't even
Yeah.
like my straight friends to fucking move all the way like that. Like, stop, just stop.
Stop.
Like you don't like the sissy.
So
movement.
now I got a little 6-year-old.
Oh my
and
God!
a
Now you're saying
9-year-old.
sissy.
The
Yo,
boom-
I
boom, bye,
but
bye.
These are terms that we only know, though.
But this is what I'm
This
saying.
is-
Now, what
is
should I
new.
say? That-
yo,
because that's what
son,
they
they
call
getting
it,
us in all
sissy.
type of trouble on
No,
here.
no, no. Okay,
Let me
but
take my
she,
other Invisalign out because you know what? I'm
if
talking
she
with my
was
fist,
talking to any other little girl, though, the question will be, because she has done plenty of interviews with other little girls, she has never began the
Who are you
conversation
calling
as,
a girl?
listen, this is how she identifies herself. I'm a respect little
Ooh.
Wade. That I'm gonna call her a girl right
Okay.
now. I'm gonna
Did you
respect
say
her
Little
because she
Wade?
a child. She a child, man. But at the end of the day, how she started that conversation with the whole, like, all she had to do then was do the leg drop. You ever been
Yeah,
to
I know.
but
It's
you know
called
what
it's
it
called a
is?
death drop.
It's but
All she
wait,
had to do
but
was
we're
that.
still not answering the question.
What's the question?
Is the
I think they should
agenda-
stay away from the kids.
Is the agenda to kind of emasculate males and normalize, like, it's okay to pick your gender, it's okay to be trans? Are they trying to like make it so that we are more accepting as the people of trans to say, no, this is a woman?
I think they're trying to counteract toxic masculinity, because we're now telling little boys that it's okay to, you want to paint your nails. It's okay that you want to wear that dress. And to me, it is okay. Now, when you start changing your sexual organs before you even mature enough to do anything else, then that's when I start
when there's a
questioning and I
problem.
have a problem with it. So the conversation with little Wade is that they're really trying to consider that when she gets to a certain age, she wants to change her sexual organs. I don't think she's ready for that. And look at me, I'm in my late 30s. I'm still confused by it.
Yeah.
We can't even figure out who's gay and who's straight at this point. But now we got trans. Now we got people becoming other people, whole other people. That's crazy. That little fucking kid, all the way even to 16, 17, can't figure that out. It's sad that we got to even pick a career at 18.
Yeah.
We
But
all
that's-
fucking
That's what
functioning off of
Michelle-
that.
but
Now we
that's what
change
Michelle was
sexual
saying.
organs.
That's what Michelle was saying.
And we're gonna give her her
Michelle
power for
was
that.
like at
Shout out to
13.
Michelle Obama.
When people ask, what did you want to be when I grow up? Like, I don't know. I'm 13 years
Exactly.
old. So when you tell a 13-year-old, like, well, it's okay to become a girl at this age, like,
No, it's okay to think about it. It's okay to process it. It's okay to want it, but you are not ready to make that entire full life transition. That is a life changer automatically. I don't think you could get the second surgery to get it back, can you?
Nope.
no,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
irreversible. So once you have that section,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like burning your tubes when you don't want to have children no more, and you're only 22 years old.
But
Then you're like 30, and you're like, damn, I got a new husband. I ain't had
But
no
is it
kids.
going too far? Because if you think about it, right, the black man has always been displaced from the home, right? Whether you got Section 8 and your black man can't live there if you want to get help from the government, whether they're killing our black men, whether they're locking up our black men. So now when you turn on a black show and now you see a black show kind of pushing, I don't even want to say pushing the agenda because I don't want to sound like that. And mind you, I don't want anybody to think I am just a person
I
who's
feel
a
like
radio
they're-
host
I think
who is just reporting as such. And these are topics that people think about.
Yes.
So
and we are all
I don't want
constantly
anybody to
thinking
come to
about
me after this. You hate getting. No, I don't. Love them.
Nope.
All my
it.
friends.
You wouldn't
are
even
gay.
know who's gay.
Exactly. Like
Some people just don't identify as gay.
But it's a
no matter who
topic-
they sleep with.
It's a topic that needs to be had because at the end of the day, people are always afraid to touch the topic of trans. People are afraid to touch the topic of gay because you know what? No one wants to be seen as homophobic. No one wants to be seen as
Because that's
biased.
just
Nobody
like-
wants to be seen as this. But let's be real with it. When we have little black boys that are growing up and we're watching these shows that we love and we're putting even Empire with Jesse and all this, like it is okay. But at the end of the day, like what is safe for my child to watch? You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like if I have a teenager who's very impressionable, if I'm putting on certain stuff for them, this is what they're seeing.
Then that's
I'd
when we
rather
gotta
them-
take them away from the tube. You can't give them
Yeah, but
access
it's hard.
and
But
then
you can't say that because unless you're like this in front of your child
Yeah,
all
yeah.
day long, you don't know what your child's doing.
But you know your child. If your child is impressionable, why would I allow them so much free time to where they can be exposed to all of the wrong things that they're gonna be impressionable?
You can't always
to?
be around your child.
Can't.
But you
Go
can't.
ahead.
You can't. Just like how
Alright.
they can't leave it from the TV. You always be watching that. It's the same thing right now.
So say
Social
what
media.
what do you
It's either
think?
you.
What do you think about like as far as like the way that the television and media is addressing that agenda?
I feel away.
You feel like, no,
Yeah, I
speak
feel
about
that
it.
way,
Do you
but-
feel like they are?
He don't
addressing
even know
agenda?
what you feel. Probably that's why he said, "I just feel away." I know
I
it's
just
not
feel
okay,
away,
and
yeah.
I don't accept it. I know that I
I don't
wasn't taught
accept it.
this. I don't accept it. I'm not going forward to even try
Yeah.
to think about it.
I
So
don't
what are
think
your
We already
about
know
it.
that.
Huh?
What are your thoughts?
people have to be what they want to be. Like, we can't do nothing. We have to just live with it.
And if
We
she's
just have to live with it.
impressionable, let her be
Yeah,
impressed.
we
But
have
do
to
you-
live with it.
But do you think that maybe they should come up with a alternative?
There's
maybe,
no alternative
maybe
for
no,
that.
but maybe if they had a channel, if they had a
Oh,
channel
so you want
geared to, but would that be wrong?
you want the capitalistic corporations to actually raise your children?
No. But what
No,
I'm
but
saying
that's
is
what you're
that
asking.
no, because think about it, right? There are a lot of parents who get upset, like, okay, I enjoy watching the show, but I don't want my child to see this, right? And it's in every show, mainstream. No matter what, it's in every
But that's
show.
just like when we were
Should
kids.
they have a
and
channel
Your parents used to
geared?
hide your eyes every time there was a kissing scene with
Yeah.
heterosexuals.
They're
Yeah.
gonna
It was the same concept. They
Yeah,
used to
but what-
hide our thing, and we used to be like this.
Yeah, but
Still
what
looking.
I'm but
You want to look at what you want to look
But what
at.
I'm saying is that as an alternative, should they have a channel that strictly,
not gonna
if you
happen.
want to have that, if you want to have
They'll probably make
that
a
type of
killing.
content.
They'll make a killing if they do start a whole network that personally
caters,
ignores that of reality. They'll have viewers such as people who don't want to accept it or don't want to think of the next step to it. But when we avoid it and we ignore it, all that should do is become more like
out there.
So
no, it becomes
I'm
more
gonna
like
get a
you
lot of
want to
fire.
try a fight about it.
I'm gonna
I
get a
wanna
lot of
learn
fire
more
for
about
this,
it.
right? And it's
Mhm.
okay because this is just how I feel, and what I feel doesn't have to dominate what anyone else thinks. But the same way that I feel like they should have a third gender bathroom,
Mhm.
right, is the same way I feel they should have a third gender television.
They shouldn't even have a third gender.
Excuse me, a
bathroom.
First and
network.
second.
Excuse me, a network devoted towards these people's needs and wants and desires. The same way, if he goes to a men's bathroom, say there's a unisex bathroom, right? I'm
Mhm.
cool with that. But if there is a place that has a male's bathroom and a female's bathroom, maybe they should start thinking about putting a third gender bathroom so that way a man doesn't have to be in coordination with something that he doesn't need to or want his mental scope to have to deal with when he goes to a bathroom. It is a
Mhm.
psychological thing that people deal with. Yes, it is.
That shit is weird as fuck.
It sounds
You
weird.
mad
What
that-
sounds? No, I'm not mad.
No,
I'm just trying to
not
express to you, and I
You're
want to be
saying-
clear
you're
about it to
saying
people.
To you that men that go to a restroom,
I'm gonna
and
be
if they
clear
see a
about
trans
it.
in that restroom, they're uncomfortable.
No, I'm
You're-
saying.
they're
Listen to
uncomfortable
what
with
I'm.
other dicks.
Listen to what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is that for a man that's
in a
going to a
bathroom,
man's
son.
bathroom, that it anticipates being a man in a man's bathroom, he should feel just fine going to a men's bathroom. And me as a female going to a female's bathroom should feel just fine going to female's bathroom. We're not showing off our privates in
Yeah,
there.
man, sister.
Exactly. That's what the
But I
confusion
will
of the
say,
trans goes.
but I will say that if there's trans of any gender that wants things for themselves and wants rights for themselves and wants TV for themselves, then you should also want a bathroom for yourself. And
Oh,
it
I
may
didn't know
sound
they-
ignorant, and it may sound ignorant as fuck to some people, but in reality, you will not suppress
They did.
the fact that a straight person actually still exists in this world.
I'm not trans, everybody. I know I grow a little facial hair from time to time.
I
but
do too.
I ain't trans. But what I'm trying to understand
Is there something wrong with what I'm saying?
Yes. What I'm trying to understand is that the trans, because remember, we got to understand a trans is becoming that person that they now identify as. So what you're saying is the guy who now transitioned to a man can't go to a guy who transitioned to becoming a female cannot go to a
He
female
can go if he
bathroom.
wants to, but he
Even
has
though
he should have
No,
an
no,
option
but I'm
to
gonna-
go to a bathroom just for them.
Then we all know that he's trans when he walks
But
into
guess
that
what?
They
bathroom.
already want you to know that they're all trans.
No, they don't.
Get
want
Yep.
the
you
fuck
to
out of
know.
here,
Yep.
man.
Why-
Don't
why-
no fucking. Let's
why
not.
be
Yep.
trans?
And I'm sorry. Let's not even get. Let's not get.
One mic. I
Some
got
day-
one.
If they didn't want you to know that they was trans, they wouldn't be fighting down the place for trans rights.
I got a one mic them. Y'all are getting out of control. Calm down. Calm down, ladies. Now,
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to say this. I'm gonna agree with Butter
Of course.
because I feel like
You
you
just want your
don't.
dick in
No.
one way.
You no. You
No,
just
'cause that is-
Wait,
No.
say it again.
You just want your dick one way.
No.
I get it.
No. It's not that.
What other
It's-
type
no,
of
no.
way is dick to be
It's-
gotten?
wait,
That's what I'm trying to say.
One
That's what
mic.
the trans
One
people
mic.
women. They the different
One
type of
mic.
dick.
One mic. Peachy's mic. One mic.
Go ahead. Sorry. Turn my
what
mics off,
what
son.
I'm trying to say is this, right? And why I say I agree with Butter, right? Because like she said, and it's a good point, you don't know psychologically what that does to somebody, and you don't know what traumas they may have had. Okay, you don't know what kind of experiences. Maybe one time they dated a girl and the girl happened to be trans, and then the trans comes in the bathroom. Now they attack her because they had a flashback. Like, you understand? No,
Son, you got to
But
think
it
about
sounds-
everybody's
but
welfare. You're absolutely right.
It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but you never ever
That shit can
know.
happen on regular terms, so we can't.
But it's
go
not
with
going to
anom-
happen in the
We're
trans
talking about
bathroom.
anomalies. We're not talking about something that
will.
can happen on whatever gender you are.
It will.
Which
We're
is true.
talking about
But
anomalies.
you gotta remember, not
Anomaly
everybody
is having a third bathroom to avoid any scene. So everybody,
Exactly.
so everybody that had a sex change has to let everybody in the world know every time that they go to the bathroom.
No, they don't. But
They
they
don't
can
have-
walking into
Yeah.
the
no,
trans
no, they don't.
bathroom,
No, they don't
son.
have to.
They-
But what I'm saying is they
That
should have the right
option.
available to them
No.
to have that option.
But who's gonna actually walk in there if they
Son,
want to
the
keep a
same
secret?
trans people that want the
I'm just
rights
trying
for
to figure it out.
excuse me, but the same, and I'll put myself on camera saying it because I don't want anybody to act like it's your
No,
opinion.
I'm just trying to understand.
My
that.
opinion is that the same way that you want these rights and you want to be recognized in all these different ways, then let's give you your own space to have all of that. You want that? Here's your space too. You deserve it. You fought for it, right?
I don't think
Straight
they fought
like
for
that.
I don't think they fought for
Because
things
what
like
you-
that. They
Son, they fighting
for
to
everything
disrespect
else.
them once they get their
They're-
sex change.
They're
That's all they're
fighting
for.
for equality.
Of
They're,
sex
they're, they're,
change.
they're fighting for equality. They're fighting to be respected. They're fighting like, listen, this is who I am now. And this
Yeah,
is
they
that.
want you to
But
respect them
at the
having
end
a
of the
sex
day,
change.
but at the end of the day, you cannot make somebody who does not want to feel comfortable with it comfortable. You
Absolutely,
can't.
Praise
I
the
totally
Lord.
agree.
Amen.
Absolutely.
So you have a lot of people for religious reasons who, no matter what, are caring people. But because they bring
Don't
the
want to
Bible,
be subjected.
they bring the Bible to that. That's something that they don't want to be around, and you have to make everyone feel comfortable.
No, and that's respected.
And that's the point that I'm trying to get with when I say normalizing, because you sit here like me. I'm a person, I don't care, right? I'm cool with everything. But that doesn't mean that the next person next to me is cool with everything.
Yeah.
So now this person who's not cool with everything, now you're making them feel uncomfortable because you're saying, this is what it is. Eat it. I don't care about what it's been for thousands of years. This is how we doing it now. And that makes people feel uncomfortable. So what my thing is that by us trying to normalize whatever like that, yes, for certain people, it doesn't matter, accepting of all people. But then there are people who wake up and now things are just not normal for them. And that's not something that they want to conform to. That's not something they want to have their kids conform to. That's not something they want their kids around. They're actually teaching kids in school about it's okay to pick your gender. This is what they're teaching in some schools. This is part of the thing. And at the end of the day, like, I know they're trying to make it one big happy world where things are normalized, but you can't tell people who do not want to get down with that program that this is what they have to do. Take it or leave it.
Yeah,
You
I
can't do
totally
that.
agree. I didn't know that was actually taking place. I didn't know that it was the get down or lay down type shit.
It is.
I didn't
What do
know
you
that
think
that was
is-
the concept.
It is.
What do you think is happening?
Because I don't feel threatened by them. I don't feel that they're forcing
know
me
why?
to do any of
You
the
know
things.
why?
I turn the fucking
Do you
TV
know
off when
why?
I don't want to
Because
see it.
you
I
know
can fast
why?
forward if I don't
And you
wanna
know
see
why?
it.
Because
But
when
I'm
you go out
finishing.
to a bar or you go out to a restaurant, what you identify as, you go use that bathroom, right?
Yeah, the
And
female
so the
bathroom,
option should be
'cause I am a
open to
female.
trans who is asking for recognition to
They
identify
don't
as
need no more recognition.
son. And
I don't think
I
they're
don't think that-
asking for recognition
not
of
Wait, say that.
transgendering.
Nah,
I think they're asking for recognition of the choice that they have made
yeah.
after the
they
surgery.
don't need no more
You're
recognition.
ignoring
Two
that
bathrooms
part.
is enough.
I'm not ignoring
Yes,
nothing.
you
I'm trying
are.
to give them the
You're
rights and
representing-
freedoms that they
But they have
ask
the
for.
right
You're
already. They
yeah.
already have the right.
No, see, again, they are only asking that you don't keep putting them in a box of
So
trans.
stop telling everybody your sexuality. Stop telling everybody your sexuality. When you come out as a woman, just be a woman and go use a woman's bathroom. Stop making everybody
agree.
force feed
I didn't
what
know
what
that was
you
happening.
are. Be who you
I
are
didn't hear that.
and stop bigging up the fact that that's I'm this and I'm fighting for. Yo, you want to be, if you a man and you change into a woman, by all means, hun, behave like that. You do that on your own time, wherever you want to go and do
I
that. But if
don't-
you fought for these rights and you want to be this and that and you want to be recognized, I'm going to give you your whole bathroom, give you your whole network,
Nah.
so that way you have a choice
I
to
think-
be a part of a nation of that you chose to be with. And I'm going to fuck with your head some more. For all the black people in America that feel like you don't want to be a part of this system and you want to have your own shit, Rightfully so. Get your own networks. Get your own fucking. Get your own everything.
Like, we're talking
Get your
about
own
networks
everything.
that purposely
Nah,
don't
because you
support
gotta
certain
understand
things.
something.
They're not
Those
doing
people,
it now.
son, there's white people that don't want to be a part of black shit, and they're fighting for it.
Yeah.
And they created their own networks, and they make sure
Exactly.
your ass is not on the platform. So
what's
that's
wrong
what I'm
with-
trying to point out to y'all.
All right, then. So what's wrong with
We're
giving the trans
never-
their own network?
this-
You're saying giving. Nobody's giving
No.
anything.
Son,
They're
they should
making
take
sure
it.
that you're
I'm
not even
done.
So
allowed
what we're
on the
gonna
network.
do, right?
We're
And you're
agreeing,
just a
and
black
I'm
female.
agreeing with what you're saying,
We're
but
both agreeing.
you fighting me
No,
for
we're both
against
agreeing.
the trans bathroom.
No,
Come on, son.
Okay.
I
Okay,
think
make
listen to
somebody-
the
What
What
agreement
we're gonna
part.
do, we're
Give
gonna
them a
do,
trans
right?
bathroom, Kimmy
'Cause
Kim.
We're
That's
gonna,
like saying giving
we're
black
gonna
people their
one
own
mic
bathrooms.
it.
Yes, give it to them.
We're gonna one mic
Give it to them.
Give it to them.
Yeah, just
Give black people their own
Nah,
bathroom.
I don't believe in that though.
We're gonna
Go,
Neither
go,
do
go,
I.
go.
we're gonna one mic it.
Keisha, you're
alright?
wicked for this
We're
topic,
getting
though. It's
started.
not
but,
nice.
But it's
Got
a
us in
topic-
trouble now.
No, we didn't get in trouble. It's a topic that has to be had. People don't want to touch it. You know, on Sunday's brunch, we're gonna touch everything over here.
Have a buzz,
And
yeah.
so before we get into hot or not, I'm gonna ask the question I asked in the beginning. It's just a simple yes or no, and then we're gonna go into hot or not,
Okay.
and we're gonna just get off of this topic.
Yeah,
okay?
man.
Because we'll be here for 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
Man,
10,
we
11
had to
hours.
top till it's not
We
to
love
top
talking.
today.
So again, do you feel that the media is trying to push the agenda of emasculating the black man?
Demasculating?
Yes. Demasculating the black man.
Yes.
Yes. Butter.
Yes.
I don't think it's the demasculate.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Because
Yes.
her questioning doesn't allow for a yes to no.
She
It
asked for a
does.
yes
It's
or
a yes
no.
or
Is
no.
that yes
It's
or no?
too blanketed though. It's so mad
It's e-
generalized. Like
it's
you
either
have so
yes-
much to go with it. I don't think they're what's the word? I don't think they're trying to take away
It is
masculinity.
emasculating, though.
Okay, and I don't think they're
Teach
trying
you
to
were
take
right.
away people masculinity. I think they're just trying to promote the people who don't have it.
Promote.
That's it.
They don't need to promote it no more.
The guys who don't have
Well,
masculinity.
We're,
It's a lot of bitch ass men out there.
They don't need
You
to
better
promote
stop
it.
it.
It's,
We're
it's
gonna get
obvious.
into
Like,
Some of your
our-
friends are bitch ass men.
we're gonna get into.
Now, I don't know
enough-
them personally, but I'm just saying.
But what
Okay.
exactly does a bitch ass look like?
yeah.
Go ahead,
A
PG.
bitch ass is the
Go
one
ahead,
that's
PG.
on that hot shit, but when shit pop the fuck
Go
up,
ahead,
nothing
PG.
goes down. Okay, go.
One
go.
mic,
Sorry,
one mic.
sorry, go.
Okay. I don't know why I brought that
I
topic
said no,
up.
though,
I
by
should
the
have not brought it up, but it's
No,
okay
man.
because we
It's a
had
good
good
topic.
dialect.
Yeah, it's a good
we
topic.
had good dialect. I'm sure we will be having this topic again, and I'm gonna actually have a trans come on the show to talk
Mm.
about
That
it.
works.
So that's the next time we have this topic.
Mhm.
That's what I'm gonna do.
She
I'm
said
gonna
a
have
trans. Go ahead, Peachy.
No,
You do your
really.
thing, shorty.
See, and what we keep failing to realize
Time.
is that trend. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah. So we're gonna get into my favorite section of the show, hot or not section. That is where we tell you how we feel about these artists that sent these songs in. Okay.
Better be
So
good.
first, we are going to start off with a song by Princess Rock. The name of the song is called Doo Wop, and it is from GX Music Group. You know GX Music Group; they're the
Yeah,
ones
I
who
remember
have
The
Byzantine,
Byzantine.
the GX Kings,
Yeah.
Young Kings. So I received another submission. And again, this is Princess Rock. The name of this song is Doo Wop, and we need to decide: is this hot?
Hot or not?
I come into the party with my 2 live crew. Hyped up, get it too lit with my crew. Slide through. My name
I forgot I cannot. Let me put that back on. I forgot that as soon as my thing closes. Let's start that again.
crew slide through. My name right where the guest is with all my pretty princesses. All these little boys in here trying to find out what our interest is. We rock, yeah, we rock. Yeah, my crew rock, yeah, my crew rock. All eyes on us like Tupac when we do wop, do wop. If you off the floor, get on the floor like you got jack, like you got jack. If you on the wall, get off the wall like Mike Jack, like Mike Jack. Now let me see you do wop. Don't be acting scary. If you do it such a mystery, then you should go get shaggy. Come on, this is a no twerk zone, so don't be acting nasty. Make it happy, make it wacky, but don't ever make it trashy. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Nadia, do I do it, do it, do it,
actually jamming. I want to listen to that at the party. I would actually jam. I would
I
dance to that.
like
Yeah, it have a buzz.
And I don't
It
dig
have a
dancing.
buzz. It have a buzz.
Yeah, that's just good.
That's a thumbs up.
You could jam the fuck out of it. We got a
Yeah.
DJ on the set, man.
Yeah,
We could jam
I need
that
those
shit.
songs so we could
DJ
just,
Treasure, did you enjoy this?
You can
this
jam the
vibe?
fuck out of that with,
Yeah,
with
it have
a
a
nice
buzz.
So what
mix.
are your thoughts on the
Is
song?
Is it a hot or not?
hot.
hot?
Yeah.
How you feeling about it, Butter?
I think it's a hot automatically, like just the beat and the bop
Yeah,
and,
the
and
beat
the
bring it on.
originality.
The way they-
It's very innovative.
The only thing I didn't like about it, she said it's not a twerk song. Girl,
Yeah,
that song. Okay?
Yeah,
They gonna be twerking like that.
Yeah, I was like, it's
Still
not a
gonna be
twerk, but it
twerking.
sounds like a twerk song.
You
So
know, because I would definitely be twerking like
Cause she was doo-wopping.
Yeah.
Doo-wopping, there was no
There was-
ass shaking back then.
okay. So she
It was
take it
only-
way back. Okay.
It's just your hips and your boobies.
Okay.
Now I do like that song. I think the only real part I don't think I care for. I don't like the switch up of the beat.
It
I
made me
like-
feel weird when it was happening, but like I could still understand, you know,
Why it
that
happened?
yeah, why it happened for
Yeah.
a little
That's
the little climax, and then come back to it. But she
I-
flowed really nicely on it,
With
so I
it,
gotta
yeah.
give it a
Yeah, I
I gotta
liked
give it
it.
a
It
hot.
is a definitely hot. I'm definitely adding that to the
Do it.
Hot for
rotation.
me.
Shout out to GX Music Group, man. They
They
got
moving.
some like they have some real talent, real young talent up there, and
And
they
ain't no
are
regular music
doing
either.
it.
That's some
I
different
am
ass music, and that's what I like about
appreciating
that.
Like seriously,
I feel like what they're doing too at that music group is making the music so that it can transcend the ages.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
You know, they're not just making it
yeah.
just for like twerk tabulous.
And it's just not
Adults.
I'ma
drill.
still twerk to that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's actually it got a lot going on in that. It was a lot of
Their
artistry in there.
content and the verbiage is also
Yeah.
in
It's
all
good.
their
Yeah,
artists.
yeah. They got some.
Shout
yo,
out to
let me tell you,
Princess,
they-
man.
Shout out to that manager.
Okay, he's doing
Hey.
Princess Rock. That song was Princess Rock Doo-Wop. Now let's get into the next song
Ow.
again from GX Music
Okay.
Group.
Whole heap
Okay.
of music.
This is
Come on,
called
y'all get your
Shower.
time,
The name
Shower.
of that artist is Shower. Touch the road.
Mm.
That sound
Touch
good
the
already.
That
road.
accent sound terrible.
And
but-
who me? Oh, I'm sorry.
She'll get it one
Wait,
day.
okay, excuse me. The name of that song was Shower. Touch the road.
Touch the road.
And we have to decide whether it is hot or not. They do not like my accent.
No,
I
man.
like this one.
Yeah, I like the accent.
Link up all of my squaddy them.
All right.
All of my bona fide brethren them. Long
This is
time,
GX
me
again?
no touch the shit again.
Look, they
Man,
got
I no
reggae
prison
now.
now, can't lock me down again. Them can't hold me. Babylon, them can't hold me. No, them can't hold me. Touch the road. Pockets them fat, cash up overload. Touch the road. When you look down, thing done, we are touch the road, yeah. Touch the road. Pockets them fat, cash up overload. Touch the road. When you look down, thing done, we are touch the road, yeah. Pretty girl, ugly girl, my son. The body don't tight, tell a girl pass on. Link up the squad, bring out the Dan Perrion. It's celebration, party till dawn, yeah. Fresh out the door, Christian Dior. For sure, picure, every girl tour. Ignore the hater, them with no response. Come and think, pa me, keep your social distance. Touch the road. Pockets them fat, cash up overload. Touch the road. When you look down, thing done, we are touch the road, yeah. Touch the road. Pockets them fat, cash up overload. Touch the road. When you look down, thing done, we are touch the road, yeah. GX Entourage, we are roll out. Depot the foreign straight out of the garage. Italian leather with the
I don't
heat
even have to play the whole song.
Touch
'cause
the
it's
road.
already know.
You
Yeah.
don't know the thing,
That
Yeah, it have a
song-
buzz. I need it as soon as
That-
you hang up, you know?
okay.
Yeah, I need
The
that song
DJ
there.
ready to play them
Yeah, that song they have a buzz.
That is a banger. That is Touch
I
the
like
Road
that.
by
Touch the
Shower.
road. It have a bus. Just touch down in at the airport and touch the road. You understand? Yeah, good combination.
You know, I already wanted to go to Jamaica. I am definitely going to Jamaica. If I have to go alone, okay?
No, we
I
have,
am
we have a plan a
definitely-
trip and everybody just touch the
I
road.
need to-
Word.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that, though.
Yeah, that's
That
something they have a
fire.
buzz.
That's your 2020 BOGO.
So that's
That
gonna be my
2021 BOGO.
Yo, that could be. That's the new BOGO.
Hey.
The new pepper seed too.
So that
Pepper
was.
seed.
So are we giving that? I'm giving
Thumbs
that a
up.
hot. I'm
Thumbs
giving
up.
that automatic hot.
Yes,
Like there's
hot.
nothing I don't like about it.
Yeah.
It's giving me
From the
Shabba
start to the
Ranks.
goal, yeah.
They studio time
not
is
shopping,
fucking
I'm
well
shopping.
due. They studio time is being well
Yo,
taken
shout
Touch
care
the
of.
out
road.
to them because
Yo,
they.
that was a hot one.
I'm gonna get these artists up here too.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
start checking them.
Okay.
Shit. Where y'all at, son? Like, where y'all be at? Son?
How
Link
you
up.
feeling about it?
No, it's a whole hot. It's a hot.
But
Hot.
Bun up. Hot.
Fire.
At the road.
Where's my lighter? Where's the lighter?
Fire, fire.
more fire. Okay,
Touch
I'm
the
sorry.
road.
No, you gotta scream. Ah! Remember them parties, the dance hall parties?
That definitely is a bop. I want to say if you are an artist, please hit me up. Send me your hot or not songs. Listen, don't think we're biased. We don't always say everything is hot because we done gave a whole bunch
Yeah,
of
we be
knots,
going wild on people.
whole bunch of stocks out. But if you think that your music can cut it, please send me your music so I can let you know what I feel about it. Okay. Anyway, this is Sunday's Brunch. We thank
Sunday's
everybody
Brunch,
for
y'all.
tuning in. Let them know where they can find you. Pondy Road.
Pon the road. Yeah, pon the road, pon the Instagram. DJ Treasure 876. DJ TREJAH 876. Yeah, simple
Straight
like
from
that.
Jamaica. Wait, what part of Jamaica? You never told us. Kingston.
Portmore.
Mm.
Portmore.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that's at.
Here,
Where that-
Cartel say I'm from Portmore.
the
That's in
side.
JA.
And-
You could do it on the freeway. Yeah, I'm from Portmore though.
So where is that close by? We know
Saint
know
Catherine.
Montego Bay.
Saint
We know
Catherine.
the
She's talking about resorts. How close are you to the resorts?
But resort all over. I'm from the Kingston
so
area.
Kingston area.
St. Catherine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we only know Ocho
He
Rios,
talking about-
Montego Bay, Kingston.
You saying Brooklyn? She wants you to say Williamsburg. Nah.
no?
Oh, okay.
no,
Okay.
I'm talking about like where we know, like
No, I get it.
no one knows Port. Not to say like that,
Yeah.
but nobody knows Portmore. We know like the
The tourist
the
area.
tourists,
yeah,
yeah,
the tourists.
you know?
Yeah.
what.
But just quiet over there, you know?
I'm just
I'm
letting
stressing
everybody
her
I'm
out.
just letting everyone bury themselves today. What's good, everybody? You know, Butter is always in the mix, and you can find me on the gram at butters_basics. And if you want to follow the persona, that is GAZZEBO11210, and that's 2Z so you don't sleep. And that's 11210 because I'm a Brooklyn girl all day, every day. Please believe it. Butter is always in the mix, y'all.
And I always gotta go after her with my bum ass. It's quit while you're ahead, but you are in the center. Bow.
And it is your girl, Peachy Suze, PeachIESUZE, because Butter coined it.
Butters in a fucking mix.
And make sure you catch us same time, same place next week. Also, real quick, I want to say a RIP to Lyric Chanel. She was a little girl who was battling brain cancer. Like
yeah.
everybody was
Yeah,
watching her
yeah.
story. She did pass
Yeah.
away. So keep her family in your
RIP.
prayers. Beautiful little girl, and just a big prayer for all the kids out there that are suffering from diseases, all types of stuff. Kids are not asked to be brought here. We bring them here and we need to take care of them. So if you have a child, hug your child, love your child, kiss your child, encourage your child.
And in reciprocity, same thing. Hug your parents
Love your parents and take
That
care of
too.
your parents because
You
they
are
need
that
you.
child.
while they're here.
Exactly. This is Sunday's
Sunday's
Brunch.
brunch,
And we will catch you
y'all.
same time, same place next week.
This ain't no G, this shit smoking, this shit thrash for real. This that shit that had you choking and got two could kill. Niggas chasing clout and claiming bodies they ain't do for real. And my bitch got ass shots, but I promise that this strap is real. This ain't no G, this shit smoking, this shit thrash for real. This that shit that had you choking and got two could kill. Niggas chasing clout and claiming bodies they ain't do for real. And my bitch got ass shots, but I promise that this strap is real.
Yeah.